I've never done this, and I've never seen one, so here we go. So my name is Jason Silverson. Don't worry about stretching. I want you guys to talk. I'm gonna go way over on time anyway. This is my first slide. It's cheese. I'm here to tell you guys why cheese is perfect. I know it's pretty cliche for me to say that, but I think cheese is perfect. I think cheese is perfect because it's not tempeh. This is tempeh, and I grew up on this, and it's really disgusting. And I should have a nostalgia with tempeh because I grew up on it, but I don't. I don't have any nostalgia to this product because it doesn't smell good. It doesn't evoke emotions. This evokes emotions. This reminds me of going up to the roof in Boston with my now wife. And this was our meal every single night. We would eat nuts and a hunk of cheese and several beers, and that's what I remember. And that's the power of cheese, and that's why it's perfect. Not into the basics. Slap it between two pieces of bread. Slather it with a lot of butter. That's our secret, by the way. And griddle it. You know, you come home from school. It's 5th grade is tough. Mom's got one of these, cut into a triangle. Something better. So I want to tell you guys really quickly about cheese and why it's perfect. And it starts with these amazing animals, and they're called ruminants. That's a sheep, a goat, and a cow. I didn't draw them. And they have this amazing ability to take something that we can't eat, grass, and do other things with it, and turn it into curds. This is a really bad slide. Curds! And I love this transformation of milk, which we can produce, but not as good as they can, turning into something magical, and that is these curds. I'm going to get into how cheese is made later, but this is a chart, because I felt like if I was doing a presentation, I should have one. We eat 33 pounds of cheese each per year, every single one of us. Each per year. They live almost 15 years more than us. This is how cheese is made. I'm going to tell you guys really quickly. Are you ready? Take a breath in. Milk, coagulated with rennet and starter culture. It separates into curds. That's the solid, and whey, that's the liquid. The liquid is drained off. You can make all kinds of delicious things like feed pig and make prosciutto. It's turned into molds. Really bad picture of cheese molds. This is bigger than I thought it would be. They're drained and aged, and finally you get cheese. And what's wonderful about cheese, besides the wonderful flavors and emotion that it evokes? Damn, I didn't time that out right there. What's wonderful about cheese is that it has more protein than any kind of meat, than any kind of fish, and then any kind of bean. I mean, we're talking a serious amount of protein, and yeah, there's fat, and I know a lot of you guys are concerned with fat, or I see a lot of my customers, so they're not really that concerned with fat, but fat is not necessarily a bad thing. Fat allows us to absorb vitamins. I'm making all this up, by the way. And we need fat in our diets. Fat is essential to our diets, in fact, and don't forget that fat is what carries flavor from the front to the back and all over our mouths. My segue here is that this guy's doing Tai Chi for his cows, because I was going to talk about how great cheese is for the economy. Because in order to make cheese, you have to make good milk. A lot of people don't know this, but commodity milk is sold by the volume, and cheese milk is sold by the weight. Happy cows. When I looked up Happy Cows, I found this awful PETA thing. It's total just crap. Don't believe any of their liars. Happy cows eat grass, and grass provides bacteria and enzymes that make cheese what it is. It also provides land for them, and we get to see them out, and it looks a lot prettier than when they're in slaughterhouses. So eat more cheese than meat. That's my message. And you can put some cheese with the meat too. I like that. Happy cows produce good milk. Good milk is heavy because it's got butter, fat, and protein. And heavy milk produces more cheese. So you can actually produce more cheese with less milk. This is the Wisconsin food pyramid. These guys know what's up. they've got the beer region down here, the bratwurst, and then on top they've got their cheese. This is the model that Americans should be following when it comes to health, because we're going to be happier. Another reason cheese is perfect. What other food, out of all the foods that you can think of, excluding tempeh, what other food has more wonderful flavors? Some of my favorites that I like to describe cheese: goat butt, cat piss, gym socks, and you still eat it. It's unbelievable. The other thing I love about cheese is the stories that it creates. When I eat a cheese, I create an experience. This is a raclette party I had at my mom's house when my kid was 2 months old. I just wanted to put a picture of my kid up there. You gotta yeah, I'm actually a dad. Every day I get to experience a slew of wonderful cheeses, and every day I get to learn a new story that comes along with that cheese, and I get to create a new story in an experience with that cheese. And you, who come to my restaurant when you're not here, get to come and experience that as well. And that's so special because it's about experiences. Milk, that's a milk carton, really big picture of a milk carton. Milk blows my mind. We take it and we turn it into something using fermentation. We turn it into something that we can trade, something that's not perishable, something that's been around for thousands and thousands of years, something that made civilization possible. And a lot of the cheeses that we're making now are being made the same way that they were 1,000 years ago. What other products are like that? We don't produce our meat the same way. We certainly don't do a lot of things that we do today the same we did 1,000 years ago. But cheese is one of those things that has stayed the same, and I hope you guys enjoy it.